Hello. I think network doesn't want us to do this. Doesn't want us to talk today. I'm gonna try. Okay, so maybe we should start by giving out airtime first. So our first airtime today would go to um. Let's see. So Norbert, you're here today. So Norbert is gonna get our first airtime. Norbert, please send a DM to Delta Soap. They would recharge your phone. Hi, hello. It's really dark there. I can't really
Hello.
see you. Can you put on the lights? Is
Um,
it possible? Or you don't have lights?
okay. There is no light.
I'm so sorry about that. I'm so sorry. Even here, there's no lights. We're running generator actually. So how are you?
I'm happy
How
that
is it going? How are you holding up?
I'm happy that I'm doing good. I'm doing good.
I can't really hear. Is it me or
Hello.
I can't really hear you? Hi.
You can't hear me.
Yeah, I can hear you better now. So what's
Hello,
up?
can
What's
you?
up? What's going on?
Yeah. Everything is going fine.
So what do you want to talk? What do you want to talk to us about? Success, confidence.
Yeah. About the confidence anyway.
Sorry.
I've passed a lot of things. Hello, can you hear
Mm-hmm.
me? Yeah. The last person that you called that you connected with, I love her conversation. She's good and she's able to do
I,
it. I,
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 I'm
I,
sorry.
I
I'm
really,
sorry. I can't hear you. Can we speak up a little bit, or is it network? I can't really hear.
hello, can you hear me?
Um. Yeah.
Hello,
Yeah.
can you
I'm so sorry. I have to remove you because I can't really hear you. I'm so sorry. We couldn't hear him. I couldn't hear what he was saying. So sorry. Um. Just check your network. People are complaining my voice is cracking. I don't know what's wrong with the Enugu network. It's just it's annoying, guys. It's really annoying. Um, hi, hello,
Hello.
hi, hi. Can you hear me? Hmm. You know what? I'm just gonna stop trying to call people. Network is really bad. So what we're gonna do is, please, if you have any question or you have any contribution, just you type it here, and I'll just read it out if it's a contribution, and if it's a question, I'll just try to answer. Um, answer. I'm just gonna try to answer. So I'm waiting for your questions. Any questions about confidence? Any question about success? Any personal question you wanna ask me? So please just send me your question. Hey said it's just a matter of time and patience, but the right amount of confidence wins, not arrogance or undervaluing oneself. I'm not sure what he's talking about anyway, but um Irene said, can confidence be likened to boldness? Yes, I think confidence and boldness they go hand in hand. When you're bold enough to when you're bold enough to go forward, to pursue your dreams, one can say that you're confident. Can someone build herself to be successful? Like I said earlier, success means different things to different people. What is success to me may not be success to you. And people always think that success is about what you have. To be honest, success has nothing to do with what you have, it's about who you are. So for some people, they are waiting for when they have like $1 million in their account before they can say they're successful. I'm sorry, that doesn't make you successful. But when you fulfill the highest, truest expression of yourself as a human being, that's when you can be said to be successful. I'm going to tell you a story, something that happened to me earlier. So one time I was traveling to US and I was so used to the whole CC, and so I got on the plane and there was this fine, very fine dude sitting next to me. And normally I was just feeling myself, I'm Cee-C, so you would talk to me and all of that. But when the guy started talking to me, he wasn't talking to me, because I'm Cee-C. He was talking to me because, oh, I just saw a fine girl, and I just want to know her. And so I felt like I didn't need to do much. I didn't need to say much. I mean, I'm Cee-C, so I was really, really confident in the whole Cee-C thing. But funny enough, he never called me Cee-C. In fact, when he asked me my name, I said my name was Cynthia. He was just, looking at me like, okay. I'm like, so we're talking. So what surprised me was the fact that he wasn't talking to me because of my achievement, whatever I've achieved in my country, in my business, because it's not even from Nigeria. So he was talking to me because of the person that I am, my mindset and every other thing. So that kind of made me realize that, success is actually not, it has nothing to do with what you have. Because if you want to wait for when you can buy your dream car and you want to consider yourself successful when you do that, trust me, when you buy that car, there will be a bigger and better car that you have in mind that you want to buy. So when you always wait for the next, to get to the next or to get the next material things that you love, then you're waiting forever. So that's why I feel like everybody should try to um, build themselves, develop yourself, and stop tying success to what you have because it has nothing to do with what you have. Um, how can one deal with near success syndrome? Gracious kudos. Gracious kudos wants to know how one can deal with near success syndrome. I don't think I know what that means, near success syndrome, but I know that for some people, they're always second place. They never like the first. The first. They're always in second place, and I feel like some people, they're always they always give up when they are about to achieve something. I think that's what's called near success. I don't know, but I feel like sometimes when you're about to achieve success, that's when things get harder. That's when things get harder, and that's when you have to push more because you're almost there. Don't give up. I think that's one of the things people do when they are almost there. they tend to give up. So that time when things are getting too difficult and getting too hard, I think that's the time that you need to push harder because you're almost there. You're almost there. So Taifi says, for confidence, we all have our imperfections. So when people decide to talk on our imperfections, we shouldn't feel done. We should pick up what they said and tell ourselves all the positive characters. True. I don't think you should concern yourself with what people think about you or how people feel about you because, to be honest, what people think about you should be none of your business. And people will always have negative things to say about you. A lot of times, people that criticize other people are people who are unhappy with themselves. So when people come out there to tell you, oh, you're not good enough or you're not smart enough, just know that that person doesn't feel good enough and that person doesn't feel smart enough. So that's what people do. So please don't concern yourself with what people think or how people feel about you. Don't seek validation outside. All the validation you need is in here. So yeah, I like the fact that you talked about, picking yourself up and telling yourself all the positive, characters. I agree with you. Um, Self-talk is very important. What did you say to yourself? What did you say to yourself? Um, what I do is every morning when I wake up, I try to tell myself, you know what, today is going to be challenging as usual, but you know what, you're strong enough. You're strong enough. So please, every morning when you wake up, try to remind yourself about all the positives, all the positive characters you have, all the things that makes you unique. Celebrate yourself more. Focus on your strengths and forget about your weaknesses. Don't dwell on your weaknesses because when you start thinking about your weaknesses, that's when you start feeling less confident about yourself. So celebrate your strengths. We tend to sometimes when we are in certain situations, we always ask ourselves, why me? Why am I like this? Why is this happening to me? When you do all of that, now you're focusing on your weaknesses. But instead of saying why, or instead of asking why don't you ask what? What can I do now that the situation is like this? What can I do with me looking this way or me, being this way? What can I do? So instead of saying why, say what. Do you get? So I think you have to change the questions that you're asking. So when you ask what can I do, to change the situation, then you are focusing on your strength because it takes strength to solve a problem. Now you're no longer focusing on the problem, you're focusing on the solution. And when you do that, you are focusing on your strength. And when you feel strengthened, you automatically feel more confident about yourself. So it matters. What we say to ourselves matters. Um, Chukwemeka says, I really have a hard time speaking to a large group of people with my low self-esteem, no matter what I do. How do I break these jinx? Speaking to a crowd is actually hard. To be honest, I'm not there yet. But everything that I have to talk to all of the people, I try to prepare more because when you're prepared, you're more confident about yourself. And yeah, and then sometimes because of how shy I am, I just come and then I'm shy. Everything that I know, everything that I've prepared for just leaves my head. But I always try to imagine some of these people, doing nasty things like, them being in the toilet, taking shit. I do all of that. And when I imagine these people doing all of that, I just see them as normal people, ordinary people, and I start to laugh, and I feel more confident in myself because they're like you and I. So I do that. So I think you have to find out what can make you more confident. You imagine people taking a shit may not work for you, but it works for me. So prepare, try to think about these people as just ordinary people. Don't look at them as extraordinary people. And believe in yourself. Believe that you can, because it starts from here. It starts from your head. So yeah, when you think you can do it, trust me, you're halfway there. Okuchamaka says, building your confidence has to do with believing in yourself. Don't let what people say make you think less of yourself. Focus on your goals and aspirations. I agree. That's so true. Focus on yourself, your mission, your purpose. Don't concern yourself with what people think about you, or what people have to say about you. Sometimes we lose our confidence in some situations. How do you cope? That's from Chidema. I agree. Life is tough, and we can find ourselves in situations, that you know that's very challenging. Sometimes you can just find yourself in a relationship that leaves you questioning a lot of things about you. um what I try to do is I don't let those situations define me. I don't let those circumstances define me. So whatever I go through, I just sit down and think about everything, what went wrong. And to be honest, I really don't believe that people do things because of, like, I don't, let me explain. Like, I don't, when I'm with someone and the person does certain things that I'm not so comfortable with, I don't go away thinking, oh, you did that because of me, because of how I look, or because of what I did. I always think, oh, you did that because that's who you are. And when you think that way, you become less um judgmental towards yourself, and you don't allow what how the person sees you, what the person has done to you, to define you. So when you find yourself in situations where you lose your confidence, I think you have to think back, remember who you are, and tell yourself that whatever situation you just you went through doesn't define you, doesn't have anything to do with it was just a phase, or it was just a stage, and it's past. It has nothing to do with who you are now. um Retro King says, Cece, I remember back in BBN house, you were quite timid and shaky voice during presentations. I've seen some of your public speaking events you've improved. How did you do that? The house was the house. There was a lot going on in the house, to be honest. That's not a normal situation, and a lot of things happened. We were under stress, so I can't really talk about the things that happened in the house, because that was not a normal situation. But people also grow. People grow. People get better. People become better. Um, every day I try to improve in myself. I try to be better. And so if you think that I've improved in my speaking, yeah, that's because I've grown. When you don't give room to people's opinion about you, or to make corrections, then you have been proud and not being then you are being proud and not being confident. Mary the collection says, when you don't give room to people's opinion about you, or to make corrections, then you are being proud and not being confident. Well, you have to be very careful about listening to people, because a lot of people have so many negative things to say about you. Leave room for growth, leave room for corrections. And that's why I said earlier that you have to have the right people. You have to have the right people in your circle, people who can tell you the truth, people who are not scared of you, people who can tell you, who can call you out, people who can also swear your spirit. You need the right people. But not just you shouldn't go around listening to what everybody has to say about you, just because you want to look like you're you're less, you're not proud, or you're not arrogant. I don't think you should do that. Um, but yeah, when people have corrections, or when people, um, because people are there to see us better. People are like mirror. They see us better than we see ourselves sometimes. So it's okay for people to tell you, oh, no, 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 this thing you're doing is not right, or to have opinion about you. But then be careful of those things, because sometimes um, people always try to people always feel like they know us better than we know ourselves, and that's not true. You can't know me more than I know myself. It's not possible. So you have to be very careful what you listen to. Um, Chidima says your mind and heart is beautiful. Thank you very much. Hey, amazing says, but how do you know you're almost there? You can never know. That's why, before you start anything, you have to have a clear picture of where you're going to or what exactly you want to do, what you want to achieve. Because when you have that, you don't quit along the way. You don't quit when you're tired. You don't quit when it gets too tough. You quit when you get there, when you've achieved what you want to achieve. So when how you know when you're almost there, if you haven't gotten there, if you haven't achieved what you want to achieve, then you're not there yet. So don't quit because you're tired or because it's so difficult or because you feel like, oh, you can never get there. Now quit. Don't quit at all. You have to stop when you've gotten there. So until you've achieved what you want to achieve, don't quit. How do you, Spartans Zambia says, how do you back up from pull how down type of people, especially in the younger business? I think one thing I'm very good at is cutting people off. Once your energy doesn't feel right, I cut you off, to be honest. Because we have a lot of people out there who they are wrong in so many ways, to be honest. There are people who what they do is always try to talk you out of, you know, doing good things, doing great things. They always have negative things to say. They never celebrate your wins. Um they're always talking about the things that you didn't do well and forgetting about things that you did well. And especially when you have an idea, because a business starts with an idea. When you have an idea and you tell it to the wrong person, trust me, these dream snatchers, they would give you millions of reasons why you shouldn't do that business. Oh, this person did it and the person failed. They'll give you so many reasons why you shouldn't do it. But the honest truth is, um, you will have the dream. God has given you that dream for a reason, and um, He will give you the right people. He will give you the right people. So when you notice that someone is trying to talk you out of something that could be amazing, I think the best thing to do is to cut the person off. That's what I do. Um, I hope that answered your question. Um, and you know what you're really up to. Chisopi or something like that. When you know what you are really up to and doing, then confidence will not be a big problem. Yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you. Um, Janet Okebuno says, sorry if I'm pronouncing your name wrongly, I'm so sorry. It doesn't matter what people think about me. All I know is I'm more than a conqueror. Yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you. Um, um, Miss Zagu believe says, does trolling affect you negatively? Trolling, you mean what people have to say in comment section and all of that? No, never. I don't even pay attention to all of these things because I understand that people just do it for fun. People troll you for fun. So why should you allow it get to you? I don't allow people to determine whether I'm happy or sad. I think that's one thing I learned from Big Brother House. People don't have power over my emotions. If I want to be happy, I'm happy. If I want to be sad, I'm sad. I'm hardly even sad anyway. Yeah, so Bisola Taju says, please, darling, I want you to have your own personal show, as a talk show or reality show. So I have so much on my plate right now. I don't think I have space for any other thing right now. Right now, I need to get good. I need to get better with the things that I have on my plate right now. Until then, I'm not doing anything. Um, a reality show. No, 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 not now. T-Boss Army says a lot of negative things was said about you on social media. Where do you get that incredible strength and wisdom to ignore almost all the time? Because a lot of people couldn't do this. Um, I think I think I'm one person who knows. I know who I am, to be honest, and it's very hard for someone to come and tell me something that I don't already know about myself. So people come to tell me, "Oh, Cece, this is what you did, or this is what I think you did." I don't even listen to all of that because I already know myself. To be honest, I already know myself. And when I came out of the house and I saw all of that drama and all of that madness, even till now, sometimes we just go on social media and you see some things that you didn't even do. Like, when did I do that? When did I say that? And all of that. I just try to focus on where I'm going. There's a whole lot someone wants to achieve, and then when you have all of that, when you're trying to do something great, you hardly have time for what people are saying about you. And trust me, if you meet me in person, it's gonna take few minutes before you figure out that I'm not actually what people think that I am. So I don't even focus on all of that. So I think what helped me to stay strong regardless of what people were saying about me on social media was the fact that I knew myself. I think it's very important for everybody to know themselves, know yourself, and also now that everybody's at home, I think it's the best time to discover more about yourself. I actually discovered recently that I'm very impatient. I'm a very impatient person. I'm actually working on it now. Hopefully, um, I heard it takes 31 days for, I think 21 or 31 days for something to become a habit. So I'm trying to practice patience. I'm counting this day 5, actually day 5. So hopefully at the end of by day by day 31, I think I'll be a little bit more patient. Yeah, hopefully I pray so anyway. So I think this is the best time to discover more about yourself, get to know yourself. When you know yourself, know what you carry, know what you can do, know about your abilities, it's very hard for people to tell you, or that for people to give you, to define you, like to tell you who, to make you doubt yourself or make you think about yourself, in a different way. You already know yourself. So, um, Kenny says, "How have you been this past few months, and what have you been doing past few months? Is it? Are you talking about this coronavirus period, or are you talking about before coronavirus? Which one? Before coronavirus. What I've been working on. Yeah, I was about to leave for film school before coronavirus. But fortunately, coronavirus happened, and so now I'm just home, being happy, spending time with family, taking care of my skin, taking care of my mental health. I think we should all do that. Take care of yourself, take care of mental health. It's very important because this crazy times it's easy for you to start thinking about all the negative things and all the things that are not going right in your life. I think all of us should focus on the things that are going right in our lives. I mean, you're still alive. Some people are dying because of the virus, so that's a good reason for you to actually be happy. So yeah, I'm just here, staying happy, staying clean, staying motivated. Anna blinks. As an introvert, how do you make friends? I am one. It's hard. I promise you, it's so hard for us. We introverts, it's very hard for us to make friends because people see us and they just conclude that this one doesn't want a friend or this one. But the honest truth is, The right people will always find a way into your life. I have a lot of friends, not a lot of friends, few friends, but I have enough friends. I have friends. So I think that the right people always find a way into your life. People who are supposed to be in your life, they find a way to come into your life. Yeah. Cece Virtuous Woman, she said, how do you manage to network in social gatherings? Because being a very shy person, it's hard to be honest. But sometimes I go for events because of the people that I may meet at the event. And when I meet these people and I see them, I throw away the shyness. I walk up to them, introduce myself, and have the conversation that I want to have, because all that shyness is not going to get me to where I'm going to. Sometimes it takes a glass of champagne. My team, they know, if you want Cece to loosen up at an event, just give her a glass of champagne. Now she's going to be all over the place. So yeah, sometimes glass of champagne. Sometimes when champagne is not available, I force myself, to be more friendly and more approachable. Um, yeah. If I Bonnie says we want a new YouTube vlog, CC, most of when the pandemic is over, I'll try to do one. Um, um, CC Block, she's just laughing. Mandy's one of the bright people in my life. She's my friend, actually. She's such a sweetheart. Hi, Mandy. She's a very shy person, actually. More shy than I am. Do you have friends that push you to strive harder? I have. Jesus. I have a lot of friends that when it looks like I'm sleeping, maybe I'm not even sleeping or resting, but provided I'm not posting on social media, they come into my DM. Some of them call me up, Cece, you have to do this, Cece, you need to do this, Cece, you are not, I have people like that. That's why I said you have to have the right people in your circle, people who are going to push you, people who will hold you accountable, people who are going to remind you of who you said you wanted to be, people who can swell your spirit. I have this kind of people in my circle. So I think it's very important. You can't get to where you want to get to alone. It's not possible. So you have to have the right people in your circle. Yeah, so that's about that. Rose says, I know how you act when you drink small. Yeah, most of you guys watched me Big Brother House, so yeah. Um, mhm. Osinachi Beke says, Cece, please, do you have a boyfriend? How did boyfriend enter this conversation? But anyway, I'm gonna answer. Yeah, I have a boyfriend, but trust me, it's not any of all those people that people have been spreading around social media. This person is not even on social media. So please, my boyfriend is not a social media. Um, he's not on social media. So please, you guys should reduce it even more. Today is this. If I can't even count how many guys you guys actually linked me up with, like. I have so many boyfriends if I want to go by social media. So please, all of that, it's not true. Um, yeah. Who are your friends? Can we know some of them? Why? You guys want to go and harass them? Nah, never. I'm not going to tell you guys. I'm not going to tell you guys their names. But some of my friends, or most of my friends, are actually my friends from before I became CC. So I have friends for 8 years, 7 years now. They're still my friends, but I have new ones actually. I try to make friends from time to time. They have, and most of them are actually older, like not young people. Um, so yeah, but I won't call their names because I know you guys are gonna go harass them. So no, I'm not gonna do that. So let's give some airtime away. So I'm gonna give three at once. So second airtime goes to I love you. Okay, sorry. Goes to Tolani. Tolani, please send Delta Soap a DM. You want an airtime. And next one goes to Shankers Peter. So I was talking about shipping. You've won an airtime actually. Shankers Peter, please send a DM to Delta Soap. Um, Gracious kudos, you won an airtime. So that's four now. So we have one more airtime to go. And for money, I'm not sure how much. I'm gonna check. How do I quickly check how much? I don't even know how to check how much you're giving. I don't want to overgive and then I end up paying my money. I don't know if it's 5,000 or 10,000 to 5 people. I can't remember. These guys, someone should remind me. Someone should please check Delta's page and remind me of how much they are giving away. So please let me not make a mistake. So till then, I'm going to. Okay, someone is already saying 10K. Okay, so 10K. So they're giving 10K to 5 people. How are we going to do this now? If you need money, if you truly need money, if you truly need money, please drop a comment. Tell me what you need the money for. Tell me what you need the money for. And yeah, I got that. Thank you for 5 people. So please, if you really need money, tell me what you need the money for. And if I think the reason is good enough, you will get 10,000 naira. Someone is saying 5,000 to 10 people, 10K to 5 people. Oh, no, I trust Wealth. Wealth says 10K to 5 people. So yeah, I trust Wealth. Yeah, so 10K to 5 people. So please, if you really need money, if you're sure you need this money, then tell us what you need the money for, and then if it's good enough, we'll definitely give the money to you. So more questions. And then now that I've said money, all of you don't now talk about anything else. It's money. Can we go back to what we were talking about? Can we go back to success, confidence? If you have confidence and you're successful, you have more than 10K. So please, can we focus on confidence and success? So more questions. All I'm getting here is I need money for my sick aunt, I need money for this, I need money for that, I need money for that. Back to the question. I don't know how much time we have here, but that's the question. My forehead is shining. So everybody's talking. Oh my god, everybody's talking about money. So that's the end of the matter now. We're not going to talk about anything else. Here you go. The problem. Retro King says, "Have you had a cup of champagne tonight? Because you're on fire." Okay, because you're the first person that talked about something other than money. Since I mentioned money, the first 10K goes to you, Shenkes. Is it Shenkes? Sorry, Retro King. Oh my god, Retro King. First 10K. I have to write your names down so that you wouldn't go and claim money that is not yours. Rose says, Cee-C been asking on how I can work on my insecurities. Rose, tell us, what are your insecurities? What are you insecure about? You're such a pretty girl. What are you insecure about? So I'm going to try to call again. So if you want to talk to me, if you want to talk to us, if you have anything about confidence and success you want to share, this is the time to send a request. Oh my god. No, this comments are such a mess right now. Everybody wants money. I'll just keep the rest of the money to myself. I might not be the ambassador. I'll keep it to myself. They will not do anything to me. I'm their darling ambassador, in case you don't know. So I'm gonna try to add someone again. Hopefully network will behave this time around. You see, my confidence is coming back. Yay! I was so confident about myself when I started the video. My voice was shaking. And I have cold, so I'm not sure of my voice. I don't know how I sound right now. So I'm gonna add someone now. Yeah. Or Chukwemeka says, "No, you're really the ambassador." Yes, Delta Soup ambassador, proudly Delta Soup. See my skin now. You know, that darling ambassador. Hi, Shankers. I have been calling your name since I don't know what you've given me. Your name just is just in my head. How are you?
I'm fine, Cynthia. How are you too?
I'm well, very well. How is it going? How are you holding up?
You're actually doing well here, just that this lockdown is affecting everybody
I
now.
swear, it is.
But we are fine.
It is. It is. Plenty, plenty debit alert, no credit alert. Me, I'm scared though. I'm scared. I'm scared. I don't know what's going on. Can it just be over? I'm tired of spending money. And these children here, they want to finish my money. Oh. They want to finish my money. Every day they want to go to this, they want to go to that. They don't know that Cee-C's
But
money
just
can
spend.
finish. Sorry?
Yeah, I'm hearing you.
The network is
So when
crazy.
you
I
are
can't
just
really hear.
spending without working, without getting money, it's actually draining.
I'm finding it very hard to hear you. Network has
I think
started
it's
again.
network.
Yeah. So network has said we're not gonna add anybody here. We're just gonna be me and my forehead. The guys are gonna be watching me throughout this video. Me and my forehead. Oh wow. Let's continue with the questions. So more questions, more questions, more questions. Excuse me, more questions. Keep the money, Jerry. After after all your C money. Who gave me that name, C money? What does that even mean? Um hmm Cee-C, what of daddy's money that you're spending? That's the thing. So I'm spending my father's money and they're spending my money. I'm actually spending my father's money. Since I came back to this place, to this house, every small thing, that they are all money for this, that they are all money for that, that they are all money for this. And it feels so good to be eating my father's money. You know, back there in Lagos, I've been the one spending everything, see. But here, the only thing I'm spending on those kids, they're the ones that want to finish my money. Eva Bunny says, I want to make it and the makeup works. How can I be successful? Um, I'm not into makeup. I don't know how the industry work. I don't know how that works, but I know that um, it starts with you believing in yourself, believing in your abilities, believing in your purpose. You know, um, I start from that. Once you believe in yourself, I think you can do anything, no matter what the industry is. Um, when after the house, coming into the industry, because from Big Brother house straight to entertainment industry, that's what it looks like. I didn't know anything about entertainment, but look, I don't think I'm doing bad for myself. So just start and believe in yourself before you start. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Ola Yinka Ibrahim says, what type of Delta soap are you using among the Delta variants? Is it cool, herbal, plus, or regular? I am using Delta regular. Delta regular. I like Delta regular so much. I like the smell. It has this fresh smell. When you come out of the bathroom, oh my God, it leaves you feeling, good about yourself. And also, we all should remember that confidence and being clean, they go hand in hand. I don't think I've seen anybody who is confident and not clean. Like, not people who are arrogant. Some people, they're arrogant. They want you to believe that, they're confident about themselves, they are something, that's not being confident. Um, Nothing is worse than dirty, being dirty. Like, nothing is worse than being dirty more than being confident in being dirty. I don't know if it makes sense. Some people, when they have bad breath and they're coming close to you with so much confidence. My younger sister, she hates it. So yeah, please take care of yourself. Stay clean. Wash your mouth, wash your body, smell nice, um, smell nice. So those things that go hand in hand. So please, Try and take care of yourself. Preferably use Delta soup. Cece Virtuous Woman, how can I get Delta soup over here? Please tell us where you are, and I'll try to talk to Delta team, Delta soup team, and see how we can get it over there. And can please answer me? Give me tips of being successful, people. Successful in what exactly? My own definition of success may not be definition of success to you. So, what exactly do you want to be successful in? So, let me know. Um, I've been into, if everybody says, I've been into makeup for 2 years now. Resources is the only thing holding me back. That's why I'm not really confident. I don't agree with you. To be honest, if someone even gives you all the resources that you have, which I think you already have anyway, you still not be confident. You still not be confident, to be honest. I remember before I went for Big Brother, my brother and I had this amazing business idea, and we thought it was amazing. We thought it was a fantastic idea, actually. And then we were looking for sponsors, we're looking for investors, we're looking for people who believed in us. We actually felt like, you know what we needed to do was just get this product into Nigeria, and once we do that, that's the end of it. And when we didn't find any investor or sponsor or anything like that, we came back to my father and then talked to him about the idea. And he was like, yeah, this is actually an amazing idea. And I was like, all we need is just 5 million naira. Just give 5 million naira. I promise you, this, that. We're just talking, young people, our blood was hot. If I was like, money is the least of a problem. Do you know? We're like, no, that's our problem. Don't worry. Just give it to us. Don't worry. We take care of everything else. But like, no, money is the least of a problem. If I even give you guys the money now, you will realize that money is the least of a problem. And I was like, what else? What else? I was like, what are your plans? How do you want to sell this product? And we're like, Daddy, don't worry. This product is going to sell itself. Just give us the money. And my father always tried to, be the most understanding. He wants to be the father of the year, so he gave us the money and asked us to bring this product into Nigeria. Till today, I don't think we made a dime from that product. And that kind of taught me a very big lesson that sometimes we think that money is the reason why we've not gotten to where we want to get to, or money is the reason why this business is not moving forward, or money is the reason why we haven't started. But to be honest, money is the least of our problems. So you may want to go back and look at everything you're doing and try to find out what exactly you're doing wrong. Because I don't think it's lack of resources. You have all the resources you need. You have the right people. Look around you, those your friends. Look at them again. Trust me, there's someone you're ignoring that may take your business to the next level. And start. Just you know, just find a way around it. Trust me, you get there. Hey Z says, Cece, I've been active since the beginning of the live show. Please consider me. Actually, true. I don't know. I can't remember. I think I called you or something. So yeah, the second 10K goes to you. Goes to you. Hazy or something like that. I don't know. Hazy. Um. Cece, are you ambidextrous? I'm not. Am I? I think I am actually. I think I can use both my right and my left. Oh yeah, I think I am. I think I am. I'm not so sure. I haven't noticed, but I think I can use both my right and my left hand. So maybe, who knows? Let me even try to use my left hand to write something. It's a mess. Um, I don't know. I think I want to be dexterous because I can't write with my left, but I can eat my left and so many other things. Yeah. Um, Papayami says, sometimes when you feel inferior, does that mean you are inferior? What does that even mean to be inferior? What makes you think that you're inferior? I don't know what that means. But I know that everything starts with your mindset. Um, The worst disability you can have is a bad mindset. That's the worst disability you can have. You have to be able to think right at all times because we become whatever we think. So always think the right things. I think you need to think about yourself as the best human being on earth. You're good enough. You're smart enough. You know, you have to wake up every morning enough. So that's it. Have been active to asking question. Everybody has been active. Me, I cannot. Anyway, so let's go back to the questions. Irene says, Cee-C, can a light skinned person use Delta soup? I think Delta soup is for all skin types. It's for everybody. It's for everybody. Um, so I'm gonna try for the last time to add someone. I'm gonna try for the last time to add someone. If it doesn't work, then I'll just give up. I have limited time here. So I'm going to try to add someone here.
Hello. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can, but I can't see you. What's going on?
Okay, it's kind of dark here. The light is just shining.
But we can't be talking somewhere that we can't see.
Can you see me
You can't.
now?
Nope.
Oh,
You can't see. Sorry. You can't see. Can't see who the person is. I guess it was a girl. Gracious Kudo says you're really proud of Delta Soup, and I love to see it. I don't work with any brand that I'm not proud of. To be honest, I'm proud of all the brands that I work for. Yeah, so I'm so proud of Delta Soup, and I'm so proud of what it's doing for my skin. You know, and it's working better now because I hardly wear makeup. My skin is breathing. And the weather is actually very nice. Not Lagos. It's not Lagos. I don't want to talk about it. That one's a different conversation for another day. I can't even talk about it right now. Ore, Ore is actually a very supportive, very, very supportive, very, 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 very supportive fellow. Ore, the next 10K goes to you. Thank you for everything that you do. Thank you for joining us here on live video. So I think we have just 20K remaining. K Kelia Consult says I haven't gotten any answer. Seems Cee-C isn't seeing my messages since 6 p.m. I haven't seen your message. Please resend your message. Resend your message. I'm gonna look out for you now. I'm gonna look out for you now. I'm gonna look out for you. Husky Queen says you are glowing, baby. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Even though my forehead is shining so much this evening, I don't know what's going on. Mary, the collection says, Cece, there are plenty that are very supportive. I agree. You guys are so many. You guys are truly, truly darlings. And I'm so, so grateful for you guys. Thank you for everything you guys have been doing since I became Cece till now. I love you guys. I love you guys equally. I love you all. I don't have to give you thank you for you to understand or to know that I love you. I actually love you guys equally. Um, More questions, more questions. I have a few more minutes to stay here. More questions before I leave here. More questions, more questions, more questions, more questions. Um, More questions. You guys leave the money. Leave this money. Just 20K that is remaining. And just to people that win the money last. Daisy Star says Cee-C is keeping my comments on purpose. To be honest, I haven't seen any comment from you apart from this one. So please resend your comment. Shankers Peter says, Cynthia, you should make this kind of hair offer. My front hair is going to finish, or if I do it, I hope I survive this one I'm doing. This one I did because my hair is very thin, so I can't be braiding all the time. And again, we do a lot of shoots, so you can't. I'm on this hair because I'm at home and we're not doing so much right now. But Lagos, when I go back to Lagos, I can wear this kind of hair. Um, mm, I'm trying to understand. I'm trying to understand this question. What is your yardstick towards success? What really worked for you? You know, when I came out of the house and things that are happening, endorsements, money was coming in, good things were coming in. Um, I saw myself heading towards feeling successful because of what I have, how many endorsements I have, how many cars I have, how many houses I have, and all of that. And I had to remind myself that success, like I said earlier, has nothing to do with what you have. It has a lot to do with who you are. So if you like, buy 1 million cars and you're the same person that you've been for the past 20 years, no self-development, nothing. I don't think you're successful. Okay, think about now where everybody's at home. It doesn't matter what car you're driving. It doesn't matter the clothes you're wearing. Everybody's at home doing almost nothing. You get nobody cares about the designers that you have. Nobody cares about what else, what material thing that you have. It doesn't mean anything. And if you always, um, if you always tie yourself, you always think about yourself as successful. You always think of yourself as a success person because of what you have. That means you think right now you think that you're not successful. So you see why we shouldn't always tie our success to what we have. It's about you, self-development. You have to keep growing. You have to become more. You have to invest in yourself, be more, be better. Um, I hope that answers your question. Um, Cece, please, how can you advise me on gaining my confidence in writing? This question came from Olajide Elizabeth. Yeah, in writing, I think the only thing you can do is to keep writing, keep doing it over and over and over and over again until you get good at it. Because um, failure is how you build winners. Failure, when you keep failing at things, you build character, you build self-confidence. So keep doing it, keep it doing. One day you look back and then you see how far you've come, and you realize that, oh my God, I'm good at it now. So yeah, just keep doing, keep practicing, keep doing what you're doing. One day you're gonna get good at it. Me, to be honest, every day I wake up and I think about how to become the best brand influencer there is on earth. Every time I think about improving in my, influencing skills and all of that, and I do anyway. Sometimes I look at some things, some work, and I'm like, this is not so good. But I don't quit. I don't. I've not